Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another record to play for you. Today's record is Mighty Mouse, Smokey Joe from 1959. So let's get started.
Hi, here I am again, your pal Mighty Mouse. And this time I'm going to tell you a different kind of story. Not about one of my adventures, but about a real brave and noble horse called Smokey Joe. Now listen carefully to this sound and see if you can tell me what it is. You're right, it's a fire engine. You know, fire engines didn't always sound like that. Many, many years ago, before big, powerful motors were invented, fire engines used to be pulled by horses. These horses were the strongest, smartest, and best loved of all. Smokey Joe was a fire horse. He lived in a big red brick firehouse right in the center of town. Smokey was very proud to have been chosen to pull the fire engine, and the people of the town were very proud to have him. He had won many medals for his speed, bravery, and alertness. There wasn't a fire horse in the whole county who could pull the fire engine as fast as he. As years went by, Smokey grew older and older. But although his wind wasn't as good, or his legs as sturdy, he never missed a fire. Then one day, while he was munching on some hay, he overheard one of the firemen talking to the fire chief. Chief, don't you think Smokey is getting too old to pull that big, heavy engine? He most certainly is. I've asked the mayor to buy us one of those new engines with a powerful motor, so that old Smokey will never have to go to another fire. Say, it ought to arrive next week. Smokey was stunned. After years of faithful service, he was going to be replaced by a motor. No longer would he gallop to fires, his hoofs clattering, his white mane flying in the wind, the good people cheering him on. He'd be all through, turned out, unwanted. Well, he just wouldn't let that happen, that's all. No motor was going to replace him. Days went by, and Smokey almost forgot about the new engine. Until one afternoon, his sharp ears heard a strange new sound. It's our new engine, boys! It's our new engine, boys! The startled old fire horse looked out of the window. There it was, coming down the street, painted bright red with gold stripes, and riding on 6 big rubber tires. With a whinny of anger, Smokey charged to the front of the firehouse and blocked the door. Out of the way there, Smokey! Make room for the new engine! Look out, he's kicking it! He's denting the fenders and spoiling the paint! Get him out of there, men! Poor old Smokey. He put up a desperate battle, but to no avail. Soon a rope was thrown over him and he was dragged away. For his services to the town, old Smokey was given a barn of his own and provided with all the hay he would need for the rest of his days. But that didn't satisfy him. No, sir. He was a fire horse born and bred. The sound of the fire bell was in his ears, and the smell of smoke was in his nostrils. And to make him retire was, well, there was nothing left to live for. The old horse cart that he used to pull was in the barn with him. He slept next to it every night. It was like an old friend, the only one he had left. You see, people sometimes have short memories, and old champions are often quickly forgotten. Weeks passed by without a single fire. The new engine was yet to be tested. Then one day, there was the fire horn, blasting the alarm. Smokey's ears perked up. He counted the blasts. 4, 2, 3. That would be 3rd and Maple Street, the largest building in town. Smokey galloped to the window to watch. In a flash, the doors of the firehouse lifted, and out roared the new engine. It headed toward the center of town, sending up clouds of dust. And all at once, there was a loud backfire, and a blue flame shot out from the exhaust pipe. And as quickly as it had started, it stopped. Hey, what's happened? What's wrong? It's the motor, Chief. It stopped. Something's wrong with the motor. Say, what are we going to do? If we don't get to that fire in a hurry, the whole building will burn to the ground. What are we going to do? The Chief had hardly finished when a faint clatter of hoofs was heard. Why, look! It's Smokey Joe! He's pulling the old fire horse cart, coming like the wind. And sure enough, the old fire horse was on his way as fast as his legs could carry him. When he reached the broken-down fire engine, he slowed down just enough for the men to jump on his horse cart. Then full speed ahead again to 3rd and Maple Street. Yes, Smokey Joe was still champion. He arrived at the fire just in the nick of time, and due to his speed and alertness, the building was saved. How the crowds cheered him as he trotted proudly back to the fire. Yes, they found out that you can't always trade a mechanical motor for a strong, brave heart. Of course, it's been a long, long time since horses were raised to be fire horses. They have all been replaced by the big engines you see today. And now the motors are more reliable. But there are a great many fire horses like Smokey Joe. You ask some real old gentleman the next time you meet one. He'll tell you about them.
So, that was my emails, Smokey Joe for 1959. So if you'd like to subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.